Hey folks, Gary here. Happy Saturday morning to you. I hope your Saturday is starting off really well. If you live in Saskatchewan, watching the weatherman last night talk about our day today, he said, if you value something in your yard, you better tie it down. He said, if you like it, you better tie it down. Well, I'd say, yeah, I was out with the boys having a walk this morning with the two dogs, and I found soffit from someone's house and this from someone else's house, and I have to say, if you like it, you better tie it down, because if you don't, you're probably giving it to your neighbor today, because it is windy out there. But that happens. Wind comes into our lives. Storms come into our lives, and when that happens, it can rattle us, right? It can shake us up a little bit. What do you do when that takes place? What do you do when you get rattled? Well, we've been talking about a heart that follows God, having a healthy heart all week. That's like a diagnostic of your heart. When you get really flustered, when you get really upset or worried or concerned, that's an indication of where your heart is. What is my heart after? Am I after things, or am I after God? What is my heart steady in? What was my heart anchored into? Is it anchored into the things that are around me, or is it anchored into God? Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means. Yesterday was a rough day. I had a hard day yesterday. Just everything was like working against me in so many ways. It's just like inanimate things, like trying to work on vehicles, and this is wrong and that is wrong, and trying to get a new phone to work. And I got frustrated with stuff. And I had to stop and say, what is going on here? Why am I acting the way I'm acting? Why am I responding the way I am responding? Because that's like an EKG, checking my heart out and saying, something's not right here. So what wasn't right? Well, I wasn't really seeking God in all these things. I seek God every day. At least I sure hope I do. I'm a pastor. I seek God every day for things. But every now and then, we jump out on our own, and when stuff happens, we think it's up to us to make it right. All sorts of things like that. And so I had to sit down and start praying about it, saying, Lord, I am sorry for not trusting you in all these things. I am sorry for not letting you lead me. I'm sorry for not seeking you. And I started to seek God, and you know what? Everything started to fall in order after that. Boom, 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 boom. But hard things come in our life, and those things aren't really that hard. They were hard at the moment, but they're not really that hard. Man, we face really hard things. We can face health things. We can face financial things. We can face things that are just that look so overbearing. What do you do then? Well, you seek God. You seek his comfort. You seek to be anchored in him, and then those things aren't nearly as scary as they were before. David in Psalm 57 is writing, and in verse 6, verse 6 and 7 would be really good for this. So Psalm 57, verse 6 and 7 in the New Living Translation, and it says, my enemies have set a trap for me, and I am weary from distress. They have dug a deep pit in my path. So that's horrible. Like, his enemies are after him. It's Saul's after him. It's really hard. It's like all the dreams I had, all the things you promised me, God, they are in jeopardy. It's looking really bad. I'm having a hard time. But then he continues on, but they themselves have fallen into it. Verse 7, my heart is confident in you, O God. My heart is confident. No wonder I can sing your praises. If my heart is confident in God, if my heart has God's words dwelling deep inside of it, if it's rooted in God, then it can be confident in God no matter what is happening. And so I can sing your praises. No matter what kind of storm is happening all around us, I can sing your praises because my heart is after you and seeking you. So, have your heart rooted in God. When you're in the middle of a storm, it's hard to do it then. So when it's peaceful, spend time with God. Seek him. And when you're in a storm, definitely seek him. But seek him because your heart is already rooted in him. And what a great safeguard that is. So we trust God. Now it's Saturday, and like every Saturday, I say, hey, if you're attending a church in Whitewood, that's awesome. Please go to your church this Sunday and bless them. You know, the United Church, the Anglican Church, the Catholic Church in town, missionary, I keep messing up your guys' name. I'm sorry. Evangelical Missionary Church. We had an Evangelical Free Church last place we were at. So Evangelical Missionary Church, support them. If you go there, then make sure you go there this Saturday. But if you go to New Life, man, we'd love to see you. And if you're not attending a church, we would love to see you tomorrow morning. We have a good time together. Now, in fact, I think all the churches do. And it's good to be with your brothers. It's good to worship God together. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching and have a great day.